I just got done writing this ridiculous label on a set of batteries, and I wanted to share with you a story for seam rippers. Yes, these batteries are for seam rippers. What I thought was a good idea has become complicated. So, this is my favorite seam ripper. Okay, it's not my favorite. I have one that I like more, but it's really expensive. So this is the style I default to. Very standard, very basic. The lid can't really come off once you put it on, even though it's technically a lid. It just becomes a handle. They're sharp, they're cheap, and so this cost me like $8. I think there's 50 in here, and this will last me for the next 4 years. I bought one of these packs 4 to 6 years ago, and now I am down to this one seam ripper. Where did the rest go? Who knows? Some of them broke. Some of them have probably been taken. I have left some with students. I use them for all sorts of things. When they get dull, I use them kind of as a stiletto, but this is the only one I have left. So I had to order seam rippers. But I decided instead of ordering these, I'm going to get different seam rippers because I'm getting old. My eyesight really needs one of these bright ass lamps above it every time I'm doing something. So I'm like, okay, let's get a seam ripper that has a light. Ta-da! Okay, but I ordered these seam rippers. There were 2. Where did the other one go? Who knows? And they didn't come with batteries. Like, the whole point of this seam ripper is it has a light and it had no batteries. So then I had to order batteries. And I could order 40 of them for like $8, or I could order 10 of them for like $8. So seriously, I bought 40 on Amazon, and now my seam ripper requires a battery. And what is even dumber of all of this is that the way I seam rip defeats this entire purpose of this light. Let me show you. Here's a sleeve with a bunch of stitches in it. Cool, these need to come out. Really, they don't, but it doesn't really matter. So look at how I hold it. The moment I grab this seam ripper, this is how I hold it. Not this way. I don't feel like I have enough control. I hold it right here so that I have very good control about the end. What does that do? Completely block the fucking light. There is literally no point in this. So now I have a lighted seam ripper that does literally nothing, and 40 batteries for it that I can use for nothing else. So, this is my favorite seam ripper now. I have 40 of them, and it may not be your favorite one. By the way, they do make ones that are bigger that you can actually hold this way, and it is a little bit more ergonomic. Like, see how it fits in the palm of your hands? I used this one a lot when I had carpal tunnel from being pregnant. So, like, this did help. But this is how I hold a seam ripper, and this is how I hold a seam ripper. Yep, totally pointless. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.